They called it a lakefront community. But the only thing community about it was the group of self-righteous HOA members gatekeeping the actual lake. My name's Ray. I'm a 44-year-old veteran, retired from a black ops team that no one officially acknowledges. I came here to heal, to fish, and maybe, just maybe, find peace. I bought a quiet house in a fancy cul-de-sac called Whispering Pines. It promised serenity. Instead, I got her. Debbie Sneed, HOA president, drives a beige SUV, wears a visor like it's part of her skin, and considers herself the queen of lakeside law. You know the type. There's a path, public by law, that leads to the lake. But there's a gate. A rusted, locked gate that she claimed was for safety. More like for control. I didn't say much at first. That's one thing the military teaches you. Pick your battles. But then I saw a family with two little girls, fishing rods in hand, turned away. Debbie barked at them like a mall cop on a power trip. That's when something clicked in me. Not anger, resolve. I reviewed the HOA charter. I pulled county land records. That path. Public easement. The HOA had no right to keep it locked. So I made a call to my old team. We don't carry guns anymore. But we do carry a specific set of skills and tools. Tactical lockpicking? Done. Discreet surveillance? Already rolling. Situational leverage? Always in play. On a warm Saturday morning, we acted. Quiet, efficient, no damage. We unlocked the gate and hung a small laminated copy of the easement law on the latch. No drama, just the facts. I swear, it was like unleashing a biblical plague. Debbie came screeching around the corner in her SUV, visor flapping, phone in hand. She was already on the line with 911. They're breaking in. Criminals. I think they're armed. I could hear the dispatcher trying to calm her down. Meanwhile, my crew had quietly dispersed. One guy went jogging. Another sat on a bench, pretending to birdwatch. Me? I was sitting in a folding chair by the lake, sipping coffee. Two squad cars rolled up fast. Sirens. Lights. Gravel spitting from tires. I stood, calm as sunrise, and handed the lead officer the laminated copy. He read it. Then he read it again. I could see his eyebrows climb his forehead. Debbie was still yelling. Arrest them. He's military. Look at him, he's intimidating. The officer asked gently, Ma'am, did you place this lock on a public easement? She blinked. Well, yes, but it's for safety. These people don't even live here. The officer turned to me. You do live here, right? I pointed to my house visible through the trees. That's mine. Bought last year. HOA dues paid. Charter read. He handed the laminated sheet back to her. Ma'am, I suggest you take this up with your board, not emergency services. You're misusing 911. I could tell she wanted to explode, but the cop's calm, measured tone was a cold shower to her volcanic rage. That day, 3 families came down to fish. A few teens launched kayaks. Debbie watched from behind her closed blinds, seething, but no one said a word to her. Because the truth was on our side now. And if you think that was the last of it, oh no. The following week, Debbie tried to pass an emergency bylaw to relock the gate. But my lawyer, yes, my lawyer, sent a cease and desist with attached footage from our GoPros and a 14-page county land law brief. She backed down. Now, the gate's open. A little squeaky, but open. I still fish there every weekend. Sometimes with neighbors I never thought I'd get to know. And sometimes I glance up at Debbie's window and raise my coffee cup. Not out of mockery, out of victory. Because peace, it doesn't come when people hand it to you. It comes when you stand up for it, quietly, legally, and without blinking. Thanks for watching The Mirror Moves. If you've ever had to deal with a power-hungry HOA or a nosy neighbor with a God complex, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us your story in the comments. Sometimes the smallest unlock makes the biggest wave. Stay sharp, stay kind, and stay watching.